Welcome to Billy Review Stuff, where I review stuff. Today I'm finally looking at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Mindless one. If you don't know who the Mindless one is, it came out back in like 1964. I think it was Strange Tales, and I think he was created by Stan Lee. And oh, why is my brain having a brain fire here and thinking Mike Ditka? Steve Ditka? Steve Ditka? Is that it? Is my brain? I don't know. I'm getting old. Ugh. But the Mindless one is basically a heavy, mindless, semi-invulnerable, shoots energy rays out of his eye hole, and apparently also has affinity for skateboards and jazz. I don't know. This is, comics are fun, comics are crazy. But I had to get him because he, again, is a big rock dude. I like The Thing. I like Clayface. I like ridiculousness. So let's take a look at how the Mindless one moves and feels, and is he worth it? As far as like Build-A-Figures go, the Mindless one is well constructed. I understand this wave had where it was going to be tied into the Engine of Vengeance HasLab with Ghost Rider and his, car, and all the controversy that went into the price point on that and everything. But I don't think it affected the Mindless one itself. Also, from everything I've seen, I do not think he's in the video game, the Midnight Suns, Marvel's Midnight Suns. So meh, does it even matter? So that's fantastic. So he can stand alone and not have to deal with that bullcrap. It takes 6 out of the 7 figures in this wave to build him, because he's 6 different parts. I had trouble finding just the parts by themselves because the characters, to me, some of them were neat. Like Luke Cage was awesome. The Daredevil looks really good. Some of the other ones I'm just kind of like meh. Like the hand ninja with the skull. I was like, I'm probably gonna pick that up later, but I didn't want to pay full price for all these figures that I didn't want to make the figure I did want, because like I do love this figure. This figure is cool. It was cool enough for me to want to get it. First thing he comes with is a piece that goes in there to show like the energy effect, or like heating up for his eye beam. He has where this is one piece that came with, I believe this came with Blade. Just a round head. It's got a lot of movement to it. I like that simple look of just the one eye slot. It's menacing. It's you kind of don't know what it's thinking, but again, it's mindless, so it doesn't really think. It just does. He has good arm articulation for a stout-looking fellow. One of the things I thought was really neat, okay, obviously that's ratcheted there, was how his arm's constructed. Because on some Build-A-Figures, at least older, bigger Build-A-Figures, and it's kind of hit and miss on how they reuse parts. So you got the bicep twist here, and then you have the twist at the elbow, but it has where it spins right here. So the way this is made, it has where this, for the shoulder, has where the peg for the forearm is going into it, and then the bicep itself is just floating around there instead of being like piece and then piece in there. So that's a little bit more construction than like I think a lot of the Build-A-Figures have. So he's got some good engineering there. 90 at the elbow, twist at the wrist, hinge at the hand, normal. He does come with extra hands, which is another plus. I like figures that come with extra hands. Just the kind of open, kind of grabbing mitt, which, it's not the like most attitude there, but I mean, like, you can get this around an arm, a leg, etc., hoist someone up, stuff like that. He has a ball joint at the top of his torso there. You can kind of get it around there, get him in some twisting moves. He does not have any kind of twist at the pelvis there. I think that's fine. He's got normal hips. He can kick out like a very thick guy can. His leg only goes back so far. Twist at the top, where the connection point for the Build-A-Figure piece. He has less than 90 at the knee, and then he has the normal kind of hinge at the foot. I mean, like, it's a rather good hinge, and also blah, 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 oh god, ankle rocker. So he's he's a well constructed figure. And here's some quick comparisons. Here's Chuckles from GI Joe Classified, just a 6-inch figure there. Here is Molten Man, build a figure, which of course I love him because he's a big glob of molten BS, even though no one apparently loves him as a figure. Venom, Monster Venom, and of course one of my favorite build a figures of all time from a different line, Clayface. Still, you see why I like him, because it's just, there's an excellent sculpt there. Even though if you took him apart and laid him down, he looks like dog turds. Same thing with Clayface, he looks like turds, but he's an excellent figure. So do I think you should like search out the pieces or the figures to get the Mindless one? Only if you are a diehard fan of him. If you can get him for cheap, definitely. If you get him less than what he's going for on eBay, around 130 bucks, sure. If they have where they release him as a single figure, definitely, because like he's a good heavy. He's a good background guy. I like my big, bulky, ridiculous figures, monster figures, things like this. And he has where he hits that like not quite generic, but it has where he fits in that like just the category of it, where it's just awesome big bruiser guy. He fits it. I still have the Mask of the Red Death giveaway going for Figure Obscura. Even if it doesn't, even if I don't hit 1,000 subscribers by the time Legions Con come, it's still going on. So I'll still be plugging that. Just all you gotta do is hit subscribe and then go comment on the video. I'll throw it up in the right hand corner here, and then you're entered. It's wonderful. And I'm gonna try to pump out a bunch of videos before Legions Con, so there's stuff to look at and everything. And I'm also gonna try to do some videos at Legions Con. Not a ton, because I do want to like enjoy the experience and everything, but we'll see what I can get done. And thanks for watching as always, guys. See you in the next video.